Now, scientists use models to learn about the real world. And in fact, we're going to be using models right now to learn about the balance of forces and see how they come into play when one is looking at stable flight that an aircraft follows. Well, the model we're going to be built is going to be out of paper. Have you guys ever built paper planes before?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, great. Well, you haven't, so you are in for a treat, and hopefully you're going to be in for that same treat right now. What I'd like you to do is to take a piece of paper. Everybody gets one paper, and let's try not to use one of those that's already, yeah, take that one right there. Perfect. And the steps are going to be pretty simple. Do you guys like simple steps?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. All right, first step is fold back that first leading edge just about the length of a fingernail.
What happens if it's bigger than a centimeter?
You know, good question. I don't think it's going to affect the design at all. But, you know, as a scientist, I would pose you the question, how about you build one that's larger than a centimeter and let's see how that one behaves? Excellent question. Okay, let's continue here. And, you know, asking questions is all part of scientific inquiry, and asking the right questions are real important. So that was excellent, Cameron. All right, everyone, fold that first leading edge back.
How long do we keep folding, Michael?
You keep folding it until it's about halfway done. So we're going to have a piece of paper that looks like this. This design and other classic paper airplane designs were first produced by a fellow who used to fly hot air balloons back in France. This is back in the 1800s. He'd sit up in the balloon, design these types of craft, and just launch them onto the French countryside. Okay, next step. What I'd like you to do is to fold that right in half. Perfect. And we're going to crease it. And we're going to have what looks like a flying wing. And actually, this flying wing will work as well, but we're going to put one more design twist in it. We're actually going to build separate wings. So lay it down, and then the next step is going to be folding one wing out in one direction, and we'll fold the other wing out in the opposite direction.
And what happens if the wings are uneven?
I'm sorry, what happens if the wings are?
Uneven.
Uneven. You know what I'm going to say? Find out. Because this is the way scientists learn. They look at different types of things, of variables that they can change, and then they explore it, then they collect data, and they use this data then to understand how physical processes actually work. So that's another great question and a great area for research. All right, I see we have a little bit of a lopsided plane there. All right, let's begin to talk about how we can use this in understanding flight. All right, we've got a